so that you could look legitimate, because I knew that the feds was gonna come to the awards too. They had been there the whole weekend. Wow. They really was there taking on everything. Like, you know, of course they was watching them, but you know what I'm saying? They want to be around too. They see all them women and all the celebrities. You know what I mean? But they was at the awards too. The same two that was at Benzino.
Real life. If it ain't real life, it ain't real life. Just ain't real life street stars. You know what time it is.
Now, somebody who just came home from the feds was Big Meech. And he did a long ass time.
20.
Crazy. Man, did you ever have any dealings with BMF, Big Meech? Or?
I with Meech, Blue, all of them, J-Bo. I just talked to Bo. A lot of them, the twins. I mean, it was so many niggas in BMF at that time. You gotta understand, you know, of course it was Meech and T, and you know what I'm saying? I didn't have too much interaction with Terry, but there's a lot of niggas with, you know what I'm saying, in Atlanta that was with BMF, so. But I remember particularly around the Source Awards time, I had Club Zeno, my club down there, and I remember that the feds were down there watching them, like they were there. They were at the club and everything, young niggas, like a black and white dude. Like there was, you know what I'm saying? I think there was about 6 of them, but I definitely seen 2 of them, you know what I mean? Because we knew everybody that was in the club. So Meech wanted to have a meeting with me. I think 2 G's told me, my man, I forgot. So the meeting was at this, in Coral Gables at this mansion. This was the night before the awards. And he was, you know, him and Blue, you know what I'm saying, we there chilling and shit. Of course they know who I am and shit, you know what I'm saying, I know who they are. But we smoking, and they're just like, man, we just want to pick your brain, man, you know. I'm like, what's up? It's like, yo, how you beat your fake case? I was like, bro, I'm gonna be real with you, my nigga. I couldn't even answer that, you know, because I'm not even want to be playing around with anybody. Right. You know what I'm saying? I don't even just for the moment and nothing clout, none of this shit. I just said, look, everybody's shit's different. You know what I'm saying? He knew that they were following him. He knew that all this shit was coming down. He basically said it right there. He was like, look, Blue too. And you know, pretty much they knew what was getting ready to happen. They had that same attitude, like, you know, you're already in too deep. And what I did tell him, I was like, look, I said, this is what I can do for you. Since the feds are down here looking at you and everything, I said, the awards is tomorrow. I said, how about I just make up an award for you? So that you could look legitimate, because I knew that the feds was gonna come to the awards too. They had been there the whole weekend. Wow. They really was there taking on everything. Like, you know, of course they was watching them, but you know what I'm saying? They want to be around shit too. They see all them women and all the celebrities. You know what I mean? But they was at the awards too. The same 2 that was at Zeno. It was obvious at that point. And we gave them the best independent label award. And I did that based off of because when So Icy came out, to be honest, how I knew So Icy, Gucci, and Jeezy was really through BMF. Right. Like when they came to Miami that time and they was killing that, that's really how I first time I really heard both of them was really through BMF, and I'm just thinking of that now. But you know what I'm saying, they won the award, you know what I'm saying? But you know, that was it.
Did you ever wonder why neither one of them 2 went to jail?
Who?
Gucci or Jeezy?
Who?
Gucci or Jeezy?
Gucci been in jail?
No, I mean for the BMF, because they both had BMF ties.
You know, I mean, like I said, them niggas was with everybody, so a lot of people didn't go to jail. You know what I mean?
Got you. Okay.
It just depends on where you was on the chain. Like,
got you.
The separation. Are you 6 degrees, 8 degrees, 10? You know what I'm saying?
This what I got a question. I was watching an interview with one of the BMF guys, and they were saying that Terry was actually the one that like had more money than Meech, because he had a lot of more. They were saying that he was buying lottery tickets, he had a limo service, and when they met, it almost seemed like he worked for Terry because the way that he was moving. So why does Terry never really get glorified in the BMF? When they talk BMF, you never really hear anybody talk about Terry.
I mean, just from me outside looking in, Terry wasn't as flashy as Meech. Right. You know what I'm saying? But they were brothers. They each had their own mind at the same time. Shit, at the end of the day, they still riding for each other. But, you know, Terry had a way of doing things. Look, listen, at the end of the day, the plug is accessible to both of them. Now, how you do it is how you do it. How he do it and how he do it. I don't think it was as unified as people thought, even through business, but I'm sure, brother, it always was. You know, that's just how me looking at it, you know what I'm saying?
So, regardless, when the feds are investigating you, you pretty much know. It ain't no secret.
Oh, they was following us. We come downstairs, just like in a movie. They cross the street and they would follow us to the restaurant, because we'd always go right after the Source. When Dave and them are done, we always go eat somewhere. They follow us to the restaurant, wait at the restaurant. Follow us around, we go to the club, they follow us to the club. Sometimes they'd leave, sometimes. Like, we knew when they was, you know what I'm saying? This was happening for a long time. Because it was too much. Like, I had already been investigated for a bunch of shit in Boston. So I got the out of Boston, you know? The reason why I left Boston was because of that, was because of the investigation. Like, it wasn't looking good for me if I would have stayed in Boston.
Shout out Reallyfe Street Starz, nigga. Move it. Hey.